hoops, action, and more on the Donnie Sports 17 Network on YouTube. I need your hoop action. I just want your reaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I need your hoop action. Da la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da da.
Want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like seated and said spark the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers in the show.
Let's go Mavs! Beat the Heat! Let's go Mavs! Beat the Heat! Let's go Mavs! Beat the Heat! Let's go Mavs! Miami sucks! Let's go Mavs!
Go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, idea sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers in the show.
The 2011 Dallas Mavericks playoff run. Let me show you what this show is all about today. Ready? Dallas Morning News. In case you were under a rock last night, the Dallas Mavericks are world champions now in the NBA. Yes. Your Mavs. Getting the job done last night, a great win. The final score was 105 to 95. And before we go into anything else, I usually save this towards the last part of the show. This requires me to do this right now. Our countdown sheet. We've marked off victories from 16 on the 2. I see John saying that the last one was toughest to get. Although I will admit though the score looked a little bit more easier than the game. But here we go. Your 16 is now complete. And it has a world championship attached upon it. Yes! The Mavericks won last night. And it was a great win as of course, it was a great win despite the fact that Dirk Nowitzki didn't play his best game, but saved his best for the fourth quarter when it counted. Jason Terry kept things afloat. He had 27 points last night, and that was a big 27. Like I said, he kept things going while Dirk Nowitzki was still trying to find his shot. And boy, wait a minute. I jumbled up. Oh, I forgot. See, one thing about doing this show on the web blog type show, you have to have a script. Sometimes I totally forget where I have my script. Here we go. I was about to tell you stuff from the last game. Anyway, like I mentioned, 105-95. Mavericks won. Dirk Nowitzki, 21 points total. He had 10 big points in the fourth quarter when it counted the most. And Jason Terry, overall, 27 points for the game. And if you want to compare that to what the big three of Miami did, Bron, he can now go ahead and say that he outscored Dwayne Wade in the game. final. 21 points for Bron. D-Wade had 17. Bosch had 14. Wasn't exactly a dominating scoring effort amongst those three. And I keep saying when I was watching the game, I'm not saying that the game looked easy. I mean, I'm not surprised the Mavericks, it took them that long for them to get things going, but they got going. But Mavericks pretty much broke down the Miami defense. And I was expecting a much better defensive effort from Miami. And the Mavericks just pretty much, they found holes. I mean, they found shots that they wanted to take. You can credit J.J. Barea for doing that. I mean, talk about a smart move from Coach Rick Carlisle, putting J.J. in there. And what he did two things. He penetrated the lane, got into their defense, had them thinking, was he going to take a shot? Was he going to kick it back outside for someone else to take a shot? He did that, and what a performance it was. As a matter of fact, the role players came big for the Mavericks, while all the role players for Miami Heat did. Like I mentioned in the previous show, it was a unified effort. Everybody pitched in, no matter how big, no matter how small. I want to get more into that in just a little bit, because there were some players there that could get some gold stars for doing what they do. Also, we're talking about the defense. Maverick defense, the zone defense, pretty much baffled Miami shooters. I mean, to me, the zone defense in basketball is sort of like the blitz in football. You never know what's going to come up. I mean, you may know, but they'll disguise it. Mavericks did a good job disguising the zone. And it kind of baffled and just confused the shooters and everything. I mean, they went to the zone and they split back to one-on-one. Went to the zone, split back to one-on-one. Went to the zone, split back to one-on-one. And you never know, man was thinking, where's the zone come up? When are they going to come up to playing one-on-one defense? You never know. And that's what confused the Heat shooters. You got credit Rick Carlisle for that. And you know what? Might as well get out of the way now. And something I've been wanting to say last time, but I'll say it right now. Rick Carlisle had a much better handle on his players, according to what they were supposed to do, their roles, and what instructions he wanted to do, and basically what it all came down to execution. And so I got a little distracted because some guy on a skateboard was about to run over them. Things that happen when I tape here in the park. But anyway, like I mentioned, Rick Carlisle had a much better gauge on his players compared to the coach of the Miami Heat was supposed to. Oh, hi kids, how you doing? Two folks walking by. And that says a lot. That says a lot. And then if you don't have a gauge on your players, on what they can do and all that, and trying to keep them focused, trying to keep them level-headed, you're not really doing a real good coaching job. And that's why Rick Carlisle out-coached Rick Spoelstra. I mean Eric Spoelstra is his name. And it was something to see. I mean, I kept saying this series, once it gets deeper in, it's going to come down to coaching and who makes the better coaching moves. Carlisle out-coached Spoelstra. Enough said. Proof's in the pudding. Put it down. Like I said, it was a unified effort for the Dallas Mavericks in Game 6, getting this victory in. And everybody, Dirk scored 21 points, but Jason Terry had his scoring back. 27 for him last night. He kept things going while Dirk was trying to find a shot, but once Dirk found his shot, 10 points in the fourth quarter video, 10 big points, and it's kind of opened up the game. They stretched the game out. And the point where Miami was, well, they were pretty much putting up the white flag. I think if they didn't, the fans did. Watching the game, about like 4 minutes in, before 4 minutes left in the game, most of those fans were hitting the exits. They were hitting the highway for home. They'd seen enough. They knew that the title Wasn't going to come to South Beach. It was coming back to Lone Star State in the DFW. That's sweetness. So sweet. And speaking of sweet, Dirt, MVP. I mean, he won an MVP for the season back in 2008 when the Mavericks had the best season ever, the best season, best record in the entire NBA, only to lose to Golden State, surprise. And you know, we're about to come upon that anniversary of LeBron James and the decision. His decision to go to South Beach. A lot of people around the country weren't exactly wild about the way he did it. Taking up airtime on ESPN. Let's take up a whole hour just to tell everyone that Cleveland, I'm out. I'm going to Miami. And I have more news about the Cleveland fans and what they did last night when the Mavericks won the title. But anyway, going back to LeBron James, it was all about the show for him. And him and Ron and D-Wade, they pretty much put all the pressure on themselves. They kept saying we're going to win 4 or 5 titles, we're going to win titles. One after another, after another. And the pressure pretty much got to them. I think they cracked. While the Mavericks thrived in pressure situations in this series. And Dirk Nowitzki definitely deserves the MVP. I mean, what can you say? The starters last year, he had a decision to make. Instead of going somewhere else for his title hopes, he stayed here. Took a pay cut. They brought Tyson Chandler over. Many people questioned, is that all? I mean, where's our big name superstar to go along with Dirk? And it turned out you really didn't need a big name superstar. You pretty much got what you needed right there. And, you know, you see Dirk talk about grinding it out for 13 seasons. He got his just deserved. He got his due. Finally, title, MVP, and you notice how those two things, they're forever. You can now go to the Hall of Fame as an NBA title winner. That's the good thing about this. And also, a couple other things to mention here. You know, this was a sweet move by Maverick owner Mark Cuban to honor and let Don Carter accept the award, the NBA title, the Lawrence O'Brien Trophy. I mean, let's face it, how many Maverick fans are there that have been fans since day one, just like me? Plenty. I mean, we went through that bad first season, and then things got good in the 80s with Mark McGuire, Rolando Blackman, Brad Davis, James Donaldson. Things got good in the 80s. Unfortunately, in the 90s, I don't want to talk about it. 90s were dreadful if you're a Maverick fan. Coaches left and right was coaching his team and got fired. And finally, Mark Cuban said, you know what, I should buy this team. I have some ideas. He did. And I'll tell you what, things were good for the Mavericks. Getting into the playoffs all the time. But unfortunately, with going to the playoffs, the expectations got a little high. And expecting championships instead of playoff appearances. And we went through that in 2006. We went to the title. Unfortunately, we came short. This time, 5 years ago, it was destined. I think this season was destined for the Mavericks to take on the Heat. And for them to right the wrong, which they did. Great job, Mavericks. Great job. What else can we talk about? Let's see. I got a lot of things on my sheet here. Let's see. Let's do this. Speaking of Dirk Nowitzki. Been sitting on this for a while. You want to know how Dallas got Dirk? Much more of a deeper backstory to this. As you know, I didn't have a press pass to cover the NBA Finals. So basically, I'm just doing some running around and just hearing things left and right and some interesting nuggets to entertain you guys. So here is the reason why Dirk became a Maverick. I got this listening to Donnie Nelson on a radio show interview. When Donnie Nelson was assistant coach for Phoenix Suns during the years Charles Barkley was a player there, and Charles Barkley, who knew that back then he was a cheerleader for the Mavericks, but he was still a player. Actually, he told Donnie about there's this German player, 7-foot German player, has great hops, drives the lane well, but most important, has a real deadly three-point shot. The more he mentioned about Dirk, the more Donnie Nelson said, you know, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. You might want to look into it. So him and his father, at the time was coaching Mavericks Don. They frequent visits to Germany, checked out the Dirk, checked the tapes out, and they were more super impressed day by day of what Dirk can do. And then in 1998, Mavericks decided to take a gamble. They decided to fly into Germany and convince Dirk to come to Dallas and play for the Mavericks. 1998, first round draft pick. And many people thought, man, there's no way they would do this. If he says no, that mean, what would the Mavericks do then? What would the Mavericks do? Luckily, we got him. I remember the press conference well. There was Dirk, there was Don Nelson, and there was a bleach blonde Steve Nash. All together, announcing that Dirk is now Maverick. And a lot of people say, why would we waste our money getting an imported player? Well, 13 years later, the proof is in the pudding. What can I say? It's your MVP, you mentioned the NBA title. Hey, partner, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Good. See, when you win a title, people want to say hi to you. People want to hug you and everything. Anyway, like I said, Dirk Nowitzki, win in Dallas. 13 years later, he's NBA champion and MVP. What can you say? Let's see. Other things that as we do as we wrap up here the 16th, the final edition. By the way, I forgot to mark this show. It's 6/13/11, and this is the day after the Mavericks win the title. And by the way, there will be a parade. We're not sure when it's going to be. Sometime next week. We're not sure what day. I'll give you this much. Just go to my website, www.donniesport.com. Click on the Dallas Mavericks icon on the list page. And you might want to go there like every day to check to see if there's an announcement on when that parade's going to happen. I know downtown Dallas is going to be on fire when that parade goes down. And also something else I've been, as I said, we'll save that for last. But let's review the Dallas Mavericks playoff run, because it was incredible. Back when the Mavericks began, and if there's one thing I could take from this Maverick playoff postseason is this. Perception before, perception after. Before the Mavericks got into the postseason this year, a lot of teams wanted to take on the Mavericks because they gave them the easiest opportunity to get out of the first round into the second. A lot of teams, even Denver wanted them, Portland wanted them. A lot of people said picked Portland to beat the Mavericks and come out the second round. And when the playoffs began, the Mavericks won the first 2 games. All right, lost game 3, but it was game 4 that those playoff doubters were beginning to howl. The Wolves were beginning to howl on the Mavericks. They had that 23-point lead and blew it. And everybody wondered, would this be the loss that would put the Mavericks under? And it would be done. I mean, let's face it, most people were, when I mentioned the Mavericks in the playoffs, hey, I'm going to check out the Rangers. Mavericks will be done in a week. Mavericks got on this playoff run like you wouldn't believe. The one thing I was kind of wondering, like everybody else, how would the Mavericks respond after that crushing loss? When they had the big lead and they blew it. They came out guns blazing. They beat the Portland Trailblazers, knocked them out, swept the Lakers. No one didn't expect the sweep of the world champions. I didn't expect it. I expected that to go 6. They just swept them out. Now, let's face it, either the Lakers didn't try hard or They weren't really interested or have other issues that was distracting them. Nonetheless, Mavericks swept them, done. Oklahoma City, that was a battle. And especially that game 4 when the Mavericks were down 15 points and they rallied and won. Everybody's still stunned about that. And the weird thing about it is, they did it again and again and again. Wow. And then the battle with the Heat. Dirk Nowitzki, sore hand. Mavericks were down 15 again. They came back again, won game 2. And then game 4, you had that fever, 110 degrees. How you doing again? Fever was waving at me here today. 110-degree fever. Dirk had no business out there, but he was out there. And he was not just a body on the court. He was contributing. And then he had that winning basket going with the right hand and winning the game. That put the game away from the Mavericks in game 4. And then that incredible game 5, where it seemed like everybody was contributing on that to get the Mavericks up to 2. And then on a night where Dirk Nowitzki, 21 points, for him it's not like an off night, but 10 points in the 4th when it counted. Jason Terry pretty much kept things afloat for a while. Mavericks get the title. And I tell you, what was surprising is the number of Maverick fans that made the trip out to Miami. More than the first 2 times in games 1 and 2. And that tells you a lot about Dallas Mavericks fans. Dedicated, loyal. I mean, they hung in there for a while. Most of them have been there since day 1. And now, reaping the rewards of the title of world champions. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Sometimes it's sitting on for a while, and I call this, let's put this under Donnie's rants. Yeah, that's right. Donnie's rants from the NBA finals. And, last week, Mavericks hosted 3 games, and we had a lot of out-of-towners. Most of them were media members coming in for the game. And then there was a good chunk of Miami fans coming out for the game as well. And by the way, I think we did a pretty good job hosting those 3 games. I mean, we were like the gracious host. We were nice, despite the fact we were wearing, most of Miami was wearing Miami Heat stuff. We were nice, we were wonderful. And since I work in a place where we had to deal with tourists, I think I did a good job as well, helping those folks out too. But when someone throws the DFW under the bus, it's my turn to defend this region's honor. You might have missed it, but I didn't. I found this on one of my favorite internet drive-bys here. But CBSMiami.com had a little post on their website, and it was titled "Things Not to Like About Dallas-Fort Worth." And I went there this morning, and they took that post down. Surprised? Not really. And I think on my Facebook network, one of their news anchors, Shannon Ori, is on my network, and she used to work for CBS 11 here in Dallas, and now she moved over to Miami to the anchor job there. I don't know if she's the one that did this or not, but nonetheless, if it was posted, I saw it. So, I tell you what, there's 3 of them, 3 categories that I will talk about, and these 3 caught my eye. So, ready? Things not to like about Dallas-Fort Worth. All right, ready? These are the ones I remember because they kind of stepped out more than the norm. Cowboys needed a South Beach coach to win a Super Bowl. Apparently, whoever did the research didn't do enough research. Jimmy Johnson is from Texas, Port Arthur area, South Texas area, to be honest with you. I mean, he does happen to be at Miami. Got you a national title when he was with the Miami Hurricanes, and he became a Dallas Cowboy coach. It's only good that a Texan led the Cowboys to 2 championships. Of course, they made mention about Jerry Jones. Of course, hey, Jerry Jones, like him, he's our owner. Don't poke fun at him. And I guess Miami Dolphin fans are still steamed about that Super Bowl that we won in 1972, Super Bowl 6, where we beat the Dolphins 23-6. I had to throw that at you because you kind of threw that at me, right? Good. I do remember Bob Greasy with wide open eyes saying Reed House Company go for him back in 1972. What a game. Also, something that really caught my eye. Blonde better than dirt. Did you see the finals? Serious? You saying that blonde's better than dirt? Let me drop a stat bomb on you. This is a big one. I heard this last night. Here it is. Bron and D-Wade together scored 62 points in the fourth quarter. In all the fourth quarters in the finals. Dirt scored 62 points by himself. Boom! There's your stat bomb. Take that and reap it there, Miami. Dirt did the job. I mean, it took two players to score 62 points for you guys. And you guys weren't, like, really involved in the scoring last night. What do you think about that? Huh? I'm just saying. And finally, what's that behind me? Oh, I have ducks walking around. And finally, South Beach nightlife better than Dowson's nightlife. I want to go ahead and say this and say it once. I can go to any club on the South Beach Strip. I can go to any club, and I guarantee it, I won't have as much fun as I would going to Sneaky Pete's on Lake Louisville. Hot tub in the back and a jacuzzi, a whole bunch of hotties. You can't beat that. There you go, and that's Donnie's Rants from the NBA Finals. That'll be the last time I do that, and there you are. And, whoa, I got nothing else to say except this. Dallas Mavericks, you gave us a lot of thrill this postseason. We never expect this. I mean, a lot of people doubted you. A lot of people really didn't give you a chance of doing anything in the postseason based on past seasons. I mean, once we got that loss to Portland, this team was a whole different team. A little grittier, a little meaner, a little nastier, more determined. And we saw that determination against Portland Trailblazers, against the Lakers, Oklahoma City, and against Miami. We pretty much right the wrong in 2006. The demons are dead. Mavericks, world champions, 2011. Enjoy. There's a parade coming up. We hope to see you out there. I hope to be out there too. Oh, by the way, a lot of fun stuff coming up here on the Donnie Sports 17 Network. Got great more sports programming for you as the months roll along. Football season is right around the corner. We're going to be all over that. And, oh, by the way, since we've been doing the finals following the Mavericks, I've kind of missed Derby. Yes, it's time for me to go Derby. ACD returns in July. Be ready. And a lot of good things going on with ACD. They moved into a brand new arena, and we're going to get the lowdown on what happened. So stand by and stay tuned. It's going to be fun. And speaking of fun, it was fun doing the 16. Not the type of show I wanted to do. I wanted to do something with indies and stuff, but it didn't happen that way. We just decided to use this forum to just inform and entertain, and I think I did a pretty good job of that. So this is the final episode of the 16, and we hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, Mavericks World Champions, this is our moment. Enjoy. Thank you for watching the 16, the 2011 Dallas Mavericks playoff run, right here on the Donnie Sports 17 Network on YouTube. Let's go math. Miami sucks. Let's go math.
Go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, ideas sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers in the show.